I'm a runaway train on a dead-end line. There's work on the tracks, but it's gonna take time.
Runaway Train, that's the new sensation out there at the moment.
This album, seriously, there's been more teasing with this album than a 1980s hair model. Hair thing
tonight.
Has been coming on for the last few months, and finally Friday is the big day it arrives, and Andrew Swift joins us now. The album, of course, is called Call Out for the Cavalry. Been a lot of lead up for this, hasn't there?
Yeah, there has, and it's probably been a longer than normal pre-order, but I guess the idea behind it was that I hadn't really released anything into the country scene before, and I didn't really want to release during the Tamworth time because I figured that would be, it might get lost in the whitewash there. And so the idea was we released the first single, Reckless Desires, and see how that goes, and it went really well, which was great. Yeah, Runaway Train a couple of weeks before the album release.
Straight into number 36 on the Country Tracks charts with Runaway Train. So you've obviously lifted a lot of ears in that first one because people are taking notice of who is Andrew Swift and what is this man doing.
One thing I do when I write is I go, right, I don't want every song to sound the same. I know writers who pump out song after song, and to me, that just sounds like another one of their songs. I like to have a bit of diversity, and I've listened to all different styles of music over the years and whatnot. But I mean, for me, to keep it interesting for myself as well, I want each song to have something a little bit different about it, and I guess that's just kind of how it's come across in the album. And then when we go into production, we just gave the songs what they need. I don't think there's any dramatic changes, but I think they all complement each other in their way. And you still know it's one of my songs. Yeah, look, I might be wrong. I mean, we always hear it different than everybody else does anyway.
The launch, of course, is this Friday. Everything on track for that down at the Skylark Room in Melbourne?
Yeah, I'm just organising my merch tonight, starting to sort it and count and everything. But tickets are selling well, and I think there's about 30 left for the night. We've got a great band with me for the night. It's a bit of an all-star band, really. I've got Julian Abrams from Mustard Courage playing guitar for me. I've got Zach Watson, who plays bass for Greta Zilla. He plays bass for both of us. And Chelsea Allen, who's on drums. She plays in a band called Great Aunt. And I've got Luke Moller. I mean, he's played with everybody. He's been playing for Carrie Underwood. He's playing fiddle for me, fiddle and mandolin. Fun
Bit of a
night.
schmick line up there.
I know. It kind of just happened like that, but I'm definitely not complaining.
And what about the pre-orders? Of course, there was the added incentive for the pre-orders going into the draw to win a house concert with you and Greta Zilla.
Correct.
What's the update on that?
Well, there's people have still got a chance to win that house concert. I believe that's all announced on Friday. Social Family Records are organising all that. There's still a chance if you pre-order through the Social Family Records store. Then you can go in the draw to win a free house concert.
So you've got tonight and all day tomorrow and tomorrow night. So hop on to Andrew Swift music page on Facebook or the website, all that sort of stuff. Find out, get the info, pre-order the album, get a hold of it. You could be singing his songs back to him at your house concert.
Yeah,
that's it.
And Greta Zilla, the Queen of Boomtown, coming along.
The Queen of Boomtown, that's right. I dragged her into that. I said, hey, I'd like a bit of a prize for the pre-orders. How about we do a house concert together?
I could see how Andrew Swift would do that. He'd go, Greta, you know how you owe me a favour? And she'd go, yeah. And then realise afterwards, hang on a second, I don't owe you a favour.
I'm doing a gig for free right now. How did that just happen?
Now, you were just talking about merchandise. I was having a little look on my way up today, and I've got the air freshener, I've got the book of matches, I've got the fly swat. What else can I get from Andrew Swift?
Well, I just got the trucker hats reprinted. I sold out during this year's Caravan Park tour, but I've got a fresh batch of truckers hats, and I've got my T-shirt, which have one of the lyrics from my song Georgia, which is on the album. And then actually, I've got a limited run of these little these button badges that the hat company threw in for me. So I think that's about it at the moment. I haven't done anything crazy. I've still got books of matches.
Tonight, when I get home, I'm going to get myself a hat and a badge. There you go. You'll see an order from Tracy coming through tonight. So people get on, support our Aussie artists. Whether you buy them an album or you hop onto iTunes and buy just the single. You can do something small or you can do something big. Buy a T-shirt, buy a hat, whatever you can. Get out and support our guys. And the most important thing, get out to these live shows. We've got to keep this music alive.
Speaking of live shows, I haven't announced anything yet, but
Ooh.
I will be playing on the Sunshine Coast on the 13th of April.
Where are you playing?
I'll be playing at Rick's Garage with Hayley Marston.
We're going to put that in our diary.
Yep. Any of our listeners in the Hunter Valley tonight, Sunday the 4th of March, you'll be able to catch him at the Stag and Hunter. And of course, one of my favourite venues in Melbourne with the beautiful Lynn Botel on the 12th of March at the Spotted Mallard. Now, that's probably a public holiday down there, isn't it?
It is.
March,
it's a Monday afternoon show. It's our Labor Day weekend.
So if you're in there, beautiful. And we're going to play this song now. It is sensational. The album is out this Friday. It's called Call Out for the Cavalry. 3. The brand new single's called Runaway Train. This is Andrew Swift.
I'm a runaway train on a dead-end line. There's work on the tracks, but it's gonna take time. The engine's full